Sorry, we got cut off. So I was saying the six main parts: the mouth, the esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and rectum. And each part has its own task. Now I want you to take a look at this word, esophagus. Now it's a tricky word to say, but there's something different about the esophagus. It is dark, it's highlighted, it's in bold. So that means that it's an important vocabulary word. So we're going to look at a tool in the back. Now in the back, we have a couple tools. We have what's called a glossary, which is kind of like the dictionary. And then we have the index. So the glossary gives us definitions of words, and it's in alphabetical order, like it has antacid at the beginning and starch at the end. Index tells me where I can find certain words. So if I wanted to find esophagus, I'd look down here, go down to A's, down to the E's, the esophagus. We look at it, and it's found on page 12 through 16, 24 through 25, 30, and 31. Now, if I'm not quite sure what an esophagus is, I'm going to see there, it says esophagus, the tube that connects your throat to your stomach. Now, you can break it up with how to say it, esophagus. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to tell Quinn to quit bouncing on the ceiling. Okay. Soundstage difficulties. So, when you're looking at an informational text, you can use these book tools like figuring out what a word means by looking at the glossary, or trying to find where a specific word or topic is by looking at the index. You always can look at the beginning too when you're looking like table of contents. It can tell you where certain pieces of information can be as well, okay? So chew on this. Your body begins to break down or digest food as soon as it enters your mouth. Teeth break up the food into smaller pieces. Saliva, so stuff in your mouth, is a liquid in your mouth. It is produced by salivary glands. It contains chemicals called enzymes. These start to break down starches in your food even before it's swallowed. Saliva also contains a lot of water which mixes with the food. This helps the food slide down your esophagus smoothly. Muscles around your esophagus squeeze or contract in waves. This action pushes food down the esophagus to your stomach. And it says your front teeth cut and slice food. Your back teeth mash food. And if you look at certain types of animals, the animals that have the sharp teeth are the ones who eat meat. They use those sharp teeth for tearing and slicing. And the animals that eat things like grains and plants have those big flat teeth so they can grind it often. So we have both. We eat both meat and plants. So herbivores, omnivores for us, carnivores, and herbivores and carnivores are both the animals that eat. Like herbivores eat plants, carnivores eat meat, and we're omnivores. We eat both. Okay? So it says your body makes more than 1 quart of saliva each day. That's a lot of spit. Mashed food inside your esophagus is called bolus. And it's kind of this mashy paste. But it's important that you have that, otherwise it'd be really hard for you to chew all your food. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed talking with me and Zoom yesterday. I'm sure glad that I got to see you guys, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay? See you soon.